Hello, neighbor. Welcome to the ASMR neighborhood. I am your first neighbor that you're meeting today. I'm neighbor Toadstool. It's so great. We're so happy you moved in.
Howdy, howdy. I am neighbor Moss. Welcome to the neighborhood.
And I'm neighbor Fern. Nice to meet you. Well, welcome to our first ASMR video together as a channel. I know that we all have been ASMR enjoyers for many years. Quite some time now, and we've been really wanting to find a way for us to connect with each other as we are actually moving away from each other, unfortunately, as you can tell by the state of disarray in the background here.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's very quite organized in here.
I thank you so much. All my things are just strewn about, which is a little distressing, but we're all here together in the ASMR neighborhood to, just have a good time, relax together, spend good quality time together.
And spend some time with you too, new neighbor.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We all each have different things we like in our ASMR videos.
Oh, for sure.
And so I think it's going to be a nice eclectic neighborhood, and I think each of you will find something special in our individual styles that will develop over time.
Yeah, there'll be a little bit of everything for everyone.
Today we're giving ASMR Fern, neighbor Fern's hair a bit of a brush. ASMR Fern has very long hair. Very long hair.
Long, beautiful,
thick hair. In this neighborhood, we do curse. So, if you're not into that kind of thing, maybe this is, not the neighborhood for you, and that's okay. But we're hoping that you stay and that you enjoy your time. You stay relaxed.
It'll be great. Who knows? Maybe we'll make cookies sometimes. Bake you a pie. I like pie.
I'm a big fan of those Hershey Sunday pies from Burger King. I know you can get them in full sizes at grocery stores, but
I haven't thought about one of those in forever.
I love them, and there's something about getting them from a Burger King that is different than getting the whole pie.
I haven't been to Burger King in ages.
I love a Whopper. It's actually, I think it is just fundamentally better than McDonald's, and maybe that's a hot take.
I don't have an opinion. McDonald's makes my tummy hurt.
Makes your tum-tum gurgle. That's so true, neighbor.
But there's a lot that does that.
Neighbors, I'm gonna cough here in just a second. For our neighbor at home, that was probably lowered in volume, if not completely silenced, and I think that's probably good for you, babe.
Quite considerate of you, Toadstool.
Thank you so much, ASMR. I don't want to call you ASMR. I don't know why I want to call you
You're so
neighbor.
It's also the lingering accent.
I know. I should just drop it, but that is just a bit. We are indeed just doing a bit. But
all of the people that should have that accent, it could be me, but I don't.
That's true. You in real life are probably most likely to have that accent, although you would not. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful. I remember when we dyed this, and this hair at the bottom was all over the hair neck.
Do you like back scratches? Now, Fern has quite an early morning ahead of her, which is why we're giving her the full relaxation treatment.
Fern is beginning
pre-bedtime.
Pre-bedtime. Needs to have a nice good sleep to prevent some illness and to prevent, just anything that could be lingering that might make tomorrow a little stressful, because today was a little stressful. There were some big storms today. Neighbor Fern is not a big fan of storms. And so, which I don't know anyone that is, but Neighbor Fern is particularly stressed about storms. So we're trying to give just a nice
cool
down before bedtime.
And hopefully have a nice cool down for the rest of you.
All of our new neighbors. In our very first ASMR video.
In our very first ASMR video. I can't go back to the accent.
No, we gotta just let it go. It's gonna come back.
Every so often, especially when we're together.
Get nice and southern when we're together, Your hair is so long.
It's so long.
I cannot access. There we go.
When was the last time you got your hair like significantly cut? What would you say would like an inch be significant to you since it's so long?
Not helpful for the cough,
especially for a dry situation. Yeah, we can do more softly spoken.
We can get a little bit into the soft spoken, and maybe that's something to talk about, is what you're likely to see from us as individuals. About, like, what are your preferences?
Yes.
What are your preferences, neighbor?
Me or
yes.
Neighbor Moss?
Or maybe Neighbor Moss, yes.
I like a more fast and aggressive ASMR. The slow stuff kind of pisses me off. So anything you see from me is either going to be really casual, lo-fi, a lot of white noise. I live my life with a lot of white noise.
We turned the air conditioning off just for this.
Yeah, I will not. But yeah, just a lot of videos, random tapping type of thing, just talking about my day. I love to do books and writing, drawing, painting if I can. maybe some typing sounds, all that fun stuff. That's kind of my vibe. The fast and aggressive, more soft-spoken than whispers. Yeah, I think that's what's in store for me. Yeah. What about you, neighbor Fern?
I don't know. I pretty much only listen to like roleplay ASMR personally, just because that's what I like. But honestly, I'll probably make a lot of like, come do this thing with me. Let me take you on a little journey while I do something in my house type of video.
Yeah, let's go on an adventure together in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
I like that. Very nice. And of course, you, neighbor Toadstool.
Thank you. I think I tend to like a combination of things. I like a lot of really fast and aggressive, like borderline not even ASMR, but fast and
Like
aggressive.
people like slapping the concrete
Like-
and stuff.
Like a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of like, I like a lot of camera tapping for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes it can become just like people just full talking as they like hit the camera. And for some reason, I like a lot of that because I like to listen to a lot of ASMR when I work. When I do like computer work, that kind of thing really helps me focus. Like, I like a lot of like anticipatory kind of things, a lot of like word repetition, a lot of fast and aggressive stuff for like when I do that kind of work. Things that can like hold my attention, but also don't distract me. You know what I mean? Things that like don't distract me, but fill my brain up just enough that I can think about, you know, the work that I'm doing. And as we know, I tend to be a coder, one could say. So when I'm thinking about my coding projects, ASMR is really, really, really helpful for me. It helps me kind of get into like a zone. So probably see some of that for me, just because it's going to be a big part of my life. But otherwise, like for actual sleeping, I love, if anyone knows Marno ASMR, he's like literally one of my absolute favorites. So I love he just had a video that came out after like a long time. He's like back. So he's not going to be on a super consistent schedule right now. Neither are we. And but I love his style of video, the ones like, especially his like really unpredictable, like kind of heinous. Like, but they're always so calming. Like the Connor massage. Giving you a massage. Like, that is really fun. I love hand sounds. I love finger flutters. I love hand sounds. Not a big fan of like wet sounds. This is not really going to be a big mouth sounds, or this isn't chewing. This is much more of a dry sounds. Unless I don't mind like a clicking.
Yeah, I don't mind like water sounds.
Yeah.
I like, you know,
there are going to be certain things that will happen and will happen, but so you're going to see a nice variety from me based on like what I feel like I need in the moment. And sometimes, you know, it might be a little bit of like, I don't want to say like advice, but just like things to help with mindfulness and things to help you just feel a little less like you're by yourself, because when you're here, you're in the ASMR neighborhood. And neighbors support other neighbors, and hopefully that's a culture we're able to kind of support in any sort of community we build here, is neighbors supporting neighbors.
Yeah, just a community of, I don't know, we're all here for the same reason. We all want to wind down, whether it's after a long day or whether it's at the start of a potentially very stressful and overwhelming day.
And you know what's a niche that doesn't get a lot of love is the ASMR in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
GB has one video where she does like a wake up, a gentle ASMR wake up, and I think that's a niche that I would love to help fill, because I love that video. It really does help me in the mornings feel like I can start a little bit slower. Like, I don't need to be stressed the moment I get up, you know? And it's got a little bit counterintuitive, but I think largely very helpful, and I think that it might be something that other neighbors might enjoy. Hi, neighbor.
I agree.
And of course, if there's anyone that does watch this video that has any sort of request, we would love to take some of that into account if we can, and if it fits into our vision for what we're hoping this neighborhood's going to be.
Of course.
But
Can't do it all.
Can't do it all,
We
but
could do some.
I would love to know what other people like, you know?
Ideas, requests. Yeah, of course.
Oh, you can't hear that at all. I think the camera probably, but in a more up close kind of thing. Your hair is going to be all over our couch.
Well, it usually is.
I was gonna say you say that, but it's not.
That is true. That is true.
This thing here looks like a slug. Or like it's like a weird elephant with a tail.
It kind of also gives Anteater.
Yeah, I see Anteater.
She's an Anteater.
I love those words. Either way, no copyright.
No copyright. No copyright. No copyright. No copyright. No copyright. No copyright.
It's like we're trying to appease the gods.
The copyright gods. And truthfully, we're not gonna make any money from doing this. This is all for the love of the game.
Passion.
And honestly, to keep us connected while we all live in different parts
Yeah.
of the country.
Of the country, yeah. I was gonna say of the world. Of the, I'm like, no, we're not going that
I
far.
don't know what's going on in the country. Yeah, it's a nice time of transition in our lives, and I think having a grounding kind of relaxation with each other is actually going to be really nice.
Agreed.
And neighbor, we hope that you can share in some of that grounding as well.
Yeah, shared experience.
Someone is in the hallway and they are not catching a vibe.
My friend, it is the nighttime.
It is the nighttime. Why are we up talking at night?
You almost said,
Jules,
c'est la vie.
c'est la vie. I would love to script out a video for me to try to do in Spanish.
Oh,
To see what I can retain.
I think I'd love to do the same with Italian here. Would you like this?
Thank you so much.
Go for it.
I might hit it with money.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And I was like, I don't know why, but there's something about this that is
It's
very
nice, bassy.
Yes. Yeah. There's a different timbre to it that is very satisfying. Tingle inducing. I wonder if I could finger flutter and do this.
My nails are pretty long right now. And mine tend to grow pretty naturally, quite hard and long. I really don't like to have my nails painted. I find it very suffocating somehow. So you're gonna see a lot of naked nails from me, but I think that they do a pretty good job.
They get the job done.
I like it when these kinds of tapping videos, like tapping in general, can feel a little more like naturalistic, almost rain-like droplets, you know. And that's always what I like to try and mimic some sort of like pace. I find it very soothing. And it makes me think of Bruno Major's Tears in Rain. I think it's for Granny. Tears in Rain in parentheses.
I think you're right. Yes.
It's a song that he wrote for his granny, obviously, but it is just so lovely, and the whole thing ends with a recording of a piano that is in the same key, but it is very, like, he makes it sound like rain falling, and it just, like, is one of my favorites, and I think about it all the time. And so, you know, if any neighbors is in the mood for some nice sad music to listen to, Bruno Major's always a good one, and I'd recommend that song very much. So that whole album, but that song is, I think, a hidden gem.
Yeah. And if my music is anything, it's sad and gay.
It's sad and gay. Also, Happy Pride, everyone. Happy Pride. We are, we love the LGBTQ community. So it's,
Yeah. Amen.
and so, you know, if that's not your vibe, that must suck for you. LOL.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Anyway, this is a very gay neighborhood, so maybe, you know, find a different neighborhood, or like,
Get over it.
yeah, have an open mind. But I have a feeling most people that are gonna find our channel
Are gonna be really chill.
are gonna be really chill, and you're really chill, aren't you, neighbor? Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are neighbor.
So, you know, let's just put that right out there. We love kindness in the South. We love gay people.
Amen.
And stay sad and gay.
Kindness, open-mindedness,
Listen,
sadness.
listen to Girl in Red.
Amen.
And you never know, we could do that. We might get some like sing to sleep kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
You and I like to sing.
Yeah, I have a kalimba too.
Yeah.
Which is very soothing.
Sometimes that kind of thing is just comforting in its own way. So, you never know, it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag.
It'll be whatever inspires us in the moment. We'll follow our winds.
I have no idea if this sounds any different, but
I bet.
I mean, I'm moving it around. It's got to be different, right? Neighbor Fern, how are you feeling?
You feel relaxed? Yeah.
Ready to attack the evening too, so you can attack the morning.
Amen.
An attack, I mean like gingerly step into the evening so that you can have energy to attack.
Yes.
Attack by 30 minutes try to work tomorrow.
Attack, yeah. We don't love a commute. We're not banking on the commute.
But we make it happen.
We make it happen. Gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta work. Gotta make that money, make purse. Purr. Give me a blush. Is it her? Gotta work.
We have left 1 year ago, I know.
If any of our neighbors know what that song is from, just drop that in the comments. And anyone who doesn't know what that song is,
That's okay, I'm right there with you. I couldn't even tell you who was singing it, so. Oh, neighbor, you got it.
you know what that is.
Is it 18?
Yes. There you go, neighbor.
I am so smart and capable.
We're big K-pop stands in this house.
Yeah.
Largely. Well, I think Neighbor Fern needs to go to bed.
I agree.
So, thank you, Neighbor Fern, for being our test subject.
Yes, I liked it a lot. Oh, good.
Good. And to our new neighbor, welcome to the neighborhood. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you need help loading boxes in, just let us know. We're so happy that you're here, and we hope you have a great night.
Yes. We'll see you around the neighborhood.
We'll see you around the neighborhood.